in the 2026 World Cup. A 7th-minute goal from Serginho Dest, the difference maker. Early ball in, it's Pulisic rounding the keeper, it's 2-0! History for the Milan man. Center referee is Nick Walsh. He sounds the whistle, and we are in September of 2024, the former Chelsea manager. U.S. knocking on the door early. Pulisic will tuck it back inside, looking for the give and go. Rounding the corner is Pulisic. He'll touch it in front. On the move is the United States, looking for that cross in. Takes a hefty deflection off the defender in Ismail Jacobs, who resets things. And here is Abdoulaye Seck. Some duress. Diao trying to put that one full. 7 assists in 19 appearances. Here's Pulisic, full head of steam. Pulisic puts it in front and it's in! Captain America threading the needle to Serginho Dest, and the United States on the board inside 10 minutes, 1-0. It's a well-worked team goal here for the United States. They've had success early on creating these triangles on the touchlines. Pulisic just getting in behind that back. Losses and a draw against teams that will be in the field for the 2026 World Cup. Trying to carve an opening there was Ibrahim Mbaye sizing up. It'll be Kamara lofting this into a crowd, and attacking the header is Alex Freeman. The Villarreal man coming over from Orlando City. Running in behind, here's Senegal, out comes Matt Turner. Pleading for a whistle are the Teranga Lions, and they won't get one. Sadio Mane was taken down as Turner had come out, and now back the other way comes the United States. Gio Reyna probing again. Give and go, back wide, trying to connect with Alex Freeman, and a well-timed challenge will send that out for a throw-in to the United States. A look at it again. They play Mane through the captain, and out comes 9 matchups. Back ahead, here's Pulisic, able to settle it on the move. Pulisic on the turn, the layoff, Berhalter. His effort won't make its way through. Adams, 25, the turnover, trying to jumpstart this Teranga Lions side. Senegal and Sadio Mane, they go forward with it. Trying to pull this one back in front, put toward goal, and it's cleared over the bar by Nicholas Jackson. The Chelsea strike since joining that club in 2023. Going vertically now is Senegal in the 2026 World Cup. A 7th-minute goal from Serginho Dest, the difference maker. Early ball in, it's Pulisic rounding the keeper, it's 2-0! Pulisic, a 2-goal contribution day, and the United States flying in Charlotte. Just acres of space to run in behind. This is a good ball to lead the way by Ricardo Pepi and Christian. We've seen a lot of that so far for the U.S., who've been able to get in behind that final line of defensive. They must drop down to 20-man Jacobs. Goes short, looking for Mane near the spot. He goes down, and the United States and thumped back along by Gio Reyna. But in front toward goal, and Mori. And instead, it's a turnover, promptly thrown in. On the turn, it's Pepi. He's shot across the face of goal. Diata leading the way in for Senegal, connecting with Iliman Ndiaye. Ndiaye shuffling. He'll peel this one back. Patience shown right now by Senegal. Stepping up from distance. That'll go wide. May that He believes that he and this Senegal side can win a World Cup. Pulisic flashes this cross in, falls through. That is where Berhalter picks up the pieces, curled back inside, it's settled and deflected. Robinson almost making it 3. The corner, they go the short route in. Headed back along, and Dial will let in 2026. A real litmus test to open the group stage for Senegal. Asking questions. Mane leading the charge. Dispossessed by Sebastian Berhalter. United States trying to settle in on it, and now we get another whistle from Nick Walsh. This opening half hour. Flying in for the header down, and now a delayed whistle. Ibrahim Mbaye shown a foul from our center referee. Up ahead and in behind. Senegal will put it in front. They had a little bit more consistency in their attack, and here it's turned over. In on goal is Senegal, and it's parried away by Turner. Njai's effort stopped, and it will be a corner. Against Belgium, the 5-2 loss. This swung to the back post, headed down, and Pulisic will thump this one clear of danger. Back Senegal comes. It's Sadio Mane putting it in front again, and it's kicked out by Matt Turner. Kamara to take. In swinging ball, falling through, and out it goes. Through the midfield. The United States have been able to bypass it with some success early. Here's Pulisic cutting back to his right, and his effort denied. High up the pitch. It's Pulisic once more. A goal and an assist already. Lofted back stick over the head. Good header down. Joining the attack now is Njai. Njai will give it back to Jackson. Up the other side. 17 goal contributions in his Monaco career. Forward and ahead, whipped across goal, and knocked out of the 22-year-old Kamara. He's been the trigger man on all their set pieces. His in-swinging ball first met. Turned over by the United States, and speeding forward with it. Played into the path forward, and it's past Matt Turner and in. A lifeline for Senegal, 2-1. The captain coming up most when Senegal needed him, Sadio Mane. Habib Diarra really setting this up. Clearance from Diarra. Here's Pulisic trying to carve an opening. Knocked off the ball initially, looking to feed it back to him. As well defending in, out, and back in. In front, it's Ricardo Pepi. Nick Walsh whistling for the stoppage. Mauricio Pochettino looking. The whistle sounds from Nick Walsh, and we are officially back underway. Possession, more passes completed in the opposing half. This cross swung in. Was the point person on their set pieces in the first half. Played into the path of Mane. Data to take from the near flag. Goes the short route into Mane. And this whipped into the crowd, deflected. 3 across the back. It puts a heavy emphasis on rest defense for Pape Thiaw's team. This played back through toward goal, and it's in! Folarin Balogun makes it 3 for the United States. Starting the second half like they began the first. Now 4. Some issues here. Brady having to come out, gets caught in no man's land. The net is empty toward goal, and it rolls across the line. Senegal get their goal back. and they cut into the deficit 3-2. The U.S., they were trying, but when they have needed to convert, they have found goal and found options, and now here's Jackson. Mane trying to turn, Berhalter on the turn, the layoff, trying to pick out that far corner, and ultimately will roll wide. What they see from Sadio Mane, who gets a much-deserved standing ovation. And 55th for Senegal. On the move is the U.S. Weah over to Balogun, still cutting around, and it's in front. Charging in is Nick Walsh, sounding the whistle. And the boos will pour in Charlotte. Weah will roll it ahead. Give and go back wide. Weah charging onto it, tries to cut it in front, and there it is. At long last, Folarin Balogun has his goal. Twice denied by whistles, would not be denied a third time, and the United States go in front. Berhalter now roaming. McKinney will play it in behind. Balogun wanting a second, and instead goes high. For the native of New York. Nick Walsh will reach into his pocket. This will be crossed in. Sarr has to head this one down. Away from danger, and it results in a United short options on their set pieces. Out-swinging ball, falling right in front. It's rolled on. Nations Cup with the Senegalese A side as they swing this back stick. First takes an awkward deflection. And not clear. This from distance goes whipping high over Chris Brady's hands. Pull back ahead. McKinney combining, now turned wide, stopped. The rebound coughed back up in front. It's McKinney, goes off the post. The rebound in front again, and it's parried away. Flurry of opportunities for the U.S. to... A flurry of opportunities for the U.S. to find a fourth. Right now, the United States, when getting into this final third, they are just dicing this defense apart. Here's Diatta, tries his hand from distance. Diaw turns and rolls it forward into space. Senegal trying to find the equalizer. Effort over one. Still Tillman now. Squares this out in front, and Weah will fire it. Against Paraguay, they get Australia and then Turkey to close things out. This cross flashed in front. Into the path of Diouf. Diouf playing this toward the penalty spot, worked out wide. Trying to find Bamba Dieng. Team history. Meanwhile, it is the Lions of Teranga on the move. Senegal asking some late questions. They'd won 6 straight against teams from Africa coming into this. Zendejas, back post ball, and there is Mori Diaw to snatch it out of Mbao. Lofted, back stick, right in front, put back into play by Diatta. Still not in advance of the World Cup. And there is the whistle.